Have you ever started your day with the best intentions, only to find yourself distracted, overwhelmed, and struggling to get things done? You're not alone. In today's fast-paced world, productivity isn't just about working harder. It's about working smarter, with clarity and focus. This session isn't just another productivity hack. It's a powerful 15-minute guided practice designed to help you maximize efficiency while staying calm, present, and in control. Through a combination of scientifically backed techniques and mindful exercises, you'll learn how to 1. Set clear intentions and structure your tasks effectively. 2. Use mindful breathing to clear mental clutter and sharpen focus. 3. Eliminate distractions and tap into deep single-task productivity. And lastly, you will know how to reset your mind in 90 seconds when procrastination or stress kicks in. So find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and take a deep breath in. And exhale slowly. Your most productive self starts now. Let's begin. Before diving into any work, the most important question you can ask yourself is, what truly matters today? Too often, we wake up and immediately start reacting, grabbing our phones, checking emails, scrolling through social media, jumping from one thing to another. We move through the day without direction, hoping to be productive, but never truly in control. But here's the truth: if you don't define your priorities, distractions will define them for you. The power of clarity. Imagine two people starting their day. One wakes up, checks their phone, and starts working on whatever feels urgent. The other takes just 5 minutes to define their top 3 priorities, what truly needs to get done. By the end of the day, who do you think will have made more meaningful progress? Imagine waking up and knowing exactly what needs to be done. No wasted time, no second guessing, just clarity in action. That's what intentional planning does for you. Right now, let's do a quick exercise. Close your eyes if you can. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Pause for a while. And exhale through your mouth. Now, visualize your day ahead. Picture yourself completing your most important task with clarity and ease. What does success look like for you today? What's the one task that, if accomplished, would make the biggest impact? Hold that thought for a moment. Now, let's make it actionable. Grab a piece of paper or open a notes app. Write down your top 3 priorities for today. Not 10, not 20, just the 3 things that will move you forward the most. Great, this is your anchor for the day. Whenever distractions arise, whenever you feel pulled in 100 directions, come back to this list. This is what matters most. Key takeaway: if you don't take control of your focus, the world will do it for you. 2. Every day define your top 3 priorities. This is your productivity foundation. Now that we've set our intentions, let's move into a powerful 5-5-5 breathing technique to sharpen your concentration and remove mental clutter. Your mind is like a cluttered desk, papers everywhere, notifications buzzing, distractions pulling you in every direction. Before you can do deep work, you need to clear the clutter. That's where breathing comes in. The 5-5-5 breathing technique is a powerful method used by high performers, athletes, and mindfulness experts to reset focus, lower stress, and prepare the brain for uninterrupted deep work. Why breathing is the key to productivity? Right now, if you're feeling distracted, overwhelmed, or mentally drained, it's not because you lack time, it's because your brain is overstimulated. Your brain on overwhelm. Think of your mind like an internet browser with 50 tabs open. Every notification, every unfinished task, every worry is another tab running in the background, draining your mental energy. And just like a slow computer, your brain needs a reset. Breathing is the fastest way to hit that reset button. When you control your breath, you control your nervous system. When you control your nervous system, you control your focus, stress levels, and performance. This is why Elite athletes, Navy SEALs, and peak performers all use controlled breathing to enter a flow state, reduce stress, and sharpen concentration. And the best part, you only need 60 seconds to shift your state. Now, we will use a powerful focus-enhancing breathing method called the 5-5-5 technique. Why it works. Inhaling deeply oxygenates your brain, boosting mental clarity. Holding your breath stabilizes your nervous system, creating a sense of calm. Slow exhalation activates the parasympathetic nervous system, reducing stress and increasing focus. Let's begin. Step 1. Inhale deeply through your nose for 5 seconds. Feel your belly expand as you fill your lungs with air. Imagine fresh energy entering your body. Now, hold your breath for 5 seconds. Feel the stillness. This moment of pause calms your nervous system. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 5 seconds. Imagine tension, distractions, and stress leaving your body. With every exhale, you become more present. Now, let's do 2 more rounds together. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Feel the shift. Your breath is slowing. Your thoughts are clearing. Right now, you might feel a slight lightness in your body, a sense of calm alertness, or even a subtle mental reset. That's because breathing brings you into the present moment. It's impossible to be truly anxious, distracted, or overwhelmed when you're fully connected to your breath. This state, calm but focused, relaxed but alert, is what high performers call the zone. And the beauty of this technique, you can use it anytime, anywhere. Before work, start your morning with 3 rounds of 5-5-5 breathing to create a fresh, focused mindset. During work, if you feel overwhelmed or distracted, pause for 60 seconds of breathing to reset. After work, use this at the end of the day to transition from work mode to relax mode. Pro tip, if you ever feel anxious before an important meeting, exam, or performance, just do 1 round of 5-5-5 breathing. In just 15 seconds, your nervous system will start to shift. Take a moment to notice how you feel right now. Are your thoughts clearer? Do you feel more present? Is your body more relaxed, but your mind more focused? That's the power of breath. Your breath is your superpower. And now you know how to use it. With this new level of clarity, let's move into the next step, the single task focus strategy, where we'll break free from distractions and tap into deep productivity. We live in a world that glorifies multitasking, checking emails while listening to a podcast, responding to messages while watching a YouTube video, working on multiple projects simultaneously, believing it makes us more productive. But what if I told you that multitasking is destroying your efficiency? A study from Stanford University found that people who multitask are 40% less productive than those who focus on one task at a time. Why? Because every time you switch between tasks, your brain experiences something called attention residue, a delay where your mind is still thinking about the last task instead of fully engaging with the new one. It's like opening multiple apps on your phone. At first, everything runs smoothly. But as more apps stay open, your phone slows down, drains battery, and eventually lags. Your brain works the same way. Too many tasks running at once. Your mental energy gets drained. So what's the solution? Single tasking. The ability to focus on one thing, completely and deeply, without distraction. Imagine 2 students studying for an exam. The first student studies with their phone nearby, checking notifications every few minutes. The second student puts their phone in another room, sets a timer, and gives 100% focus to studying. At the end of 1 hour, who do you think learned more? The first student was technically studying for an hour, but their focus was scattered. Their mind kept switching gears. The second student, however, was in deep focus mode. Even though they spent the same amount of time, their brain absorbed the material faster and more effectively. That's the power of deep work. When you give your undivided attention to just one task, you unlock a level of efficiency most people never experience. Now, let's make this real. I challenge you to pick one task right now and give it 30 minutes of pure, uninterrupted focus. No social media, no notifications, no jumping between tasks, just one task, fully focused, fully present. Pick one task, choose something meaningful, a project, studying, reading, or writing. Set a timer for 30 minutes. This is your deep work block. Remove distractions. Put your phone on silent, close unnecessary tabs, and create a focused work environment. Enter the flow state. Work deeply, with full immersion. Imagine what would happen if you practiced just 30 minutes of deep work every day. That's 3.5 hours of distraction-free focus per week, 14 hours per month. Now imagine what you could accomplish with that level of focus. This is what separates high achievers from average performers. They aren't working harder, they're just focusing smarter. So, take a deep breath in. Hold. And exhale. Now that we've learned how to focus deeply, let's move into step 4, the 90-second reset rule, where I'll show you how to break through procrastination and take action immediately. You're sitting at your desk, staring at your work, but your mind is somewhere else. You know what needs to be done, but you just can't start. Instead, you tell yourself, I'll do it later. I'll just check my phone real quick. Maybe I need more motivation first. This is resistance, and it's the hot-button reason why so many people never reach their full potential. Your brain craves comfort. It sees work as effort, and effort equals discomfort. So, instead of starting, it tricks you into doing something easy, like checking notifications, scrolling social media, or researching, instead of taking action. We overestimate how hard tasks are. Have you ever put off something for days, then finally do it, and realize it only took 10 minutes? That's your brain playing tricks on you. The hardest part of any task isn't doing it, it's starting. Here's the secret high performers use to take action, even when they don't feel like it. The 90-second reset rule. Instead of thinking about the whole task, commit to just 90 seconds of action. No pressure, no overwhelm, just 90 seconds. Because once you start, something powerful happens. Momentum takes over. Action creates motivation. And suddenly, the task isn't as hard as your brain made it seem. How to use the 90-second rule right now. Step 1. Name the task you're avoiding. Ask yourself, what am I putting off right now? Is it an assignment? A work project? Cleaning your space? Writing that email? Step 2. Set a 90-second timer. Tell yourself, I'm just going to do this for 90 seconds, then I can stop if I want to. Step 3. Start the task just for 90 seconds. No commitment beyond that. Just take the first small step. Imagine you need to go for a run, but you feel lazy. Instead of thinking about the whole run, you tell yourself, I'll just put on my running shoes. I'll just step outside for a minute. I'll jog for 90 seconds, then decide if I want to keep going. And guess what? Once you start running, you don't stop, because momentum kicks in. Your brain shifts from I don't feel like it to I'm already doing it. Might as well keep going. This is how the 90 seconds reset rule rewires your mind for action. Let's do this together. Think of one thing you've been avoiding. It can be small, sending a message, organizing your desk, or starting a project. Set a 90-second timer. You can stop after 90 seconds if you want. Start right now. No overthinking, no excuses. Now ask yourself, do you feel like stopping? Most of the time you won't, because once you start, your brain wants to finish what it started. This is how you beat procrastination. Not by waiting for motivation, but by taking action first. Now, as we move into the final section, let's reflect on everything we've learned today. But remember, productivity isn't about working harder, it's about working with intention. Today, you didn't just listen to advice, you rewired your mindset. Let's take a moment to reflect. Step 1. You set clear priorities. You now know that productivity starts with intention, not just action. If you don't define what truly matters, distractions will decide for you. Step 2. You mastered your breath. You experienced firsthand how the 5-5-5 breathing technique clears mental clutter and brings you into a deep focus state. Step 3. You unlocked deep work. You learned why multitasking is a myth and how 30 minutes of pure, uninterrupted focus can 10 times your productivity. Step 4. You broke through resistance. You discovered the 90-second reset rule, proving that motivation doesn't create action, action creates motivation. Now take a deep breath in, pause, and exhale. Let me ask you something. How would your life change if you applied these techniques every single day? Imagine waking up clear-headed, focused, and in control of your work. Imagine finishing tasks in half the time, without stress or distractions. Imagine never feeling stuck in procrastination again. That future is already within you, but here's the key: you have to take action. So, before you leave this video, commit to just one small change. Will you start each day by writing down your top 3 priorities? Will you use the 5-5-5 breathing technique before work? Will you try a 30-minute deep work sprint today? Drop a comment below and let me know which technique you're committing to, because when you write it down, you make it real. If this video helped you, hit the like button. It lets me know to create more content like this for you. Want to go even deeper? Subscribe for more guided productivity and mindfulness sessions. Turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Share this with a friend who needs more focus in their life. Thank you for spending this time with me. Your most productive self is already within you. Keep showing up, keep focusing, and keep moving forward. I'll see you in the next session.